me, your man, Louie T. Welcome to the 2018 NFL Draft Prospects 101 series, your guide to some of the biggest and hottest names of the 2018 NFL Draft. We're talking linebackers, and this next prospect, I really started to take notice of him during the NCAA playoffs as I started to hear his name a bunch. I spot shadowed him, spotlighted him, followed him through the playoffs. I'm not gonna lie to you, I wasn't all that impressed with what I saw. I came away saying, I don't get all of the hype. I don't get all of the hoopla surrounding this player. But when everyone is saying the same thing, I'm like, am I really wrong? Can I be that wrong? Or is everyone just brainwashed? Sometimes that happens with prospects. You hear one guy say it, you trust him, and you just run with it. Then the next guy hears you say it, they trust you, they run with it, and it's a repeating cycle. But then I turned on the tape and I found out, okay, I was wrong. This guy's really good. And of course, I'm talking about Georgia linebacker Roquan Smith. Let's talk about why this guy, if he falls out of the top 10, it's a farce and someone's gonna get themselves a damn good football player. We're gonna start by talking about his pros. In a normal draft, Roquan Smith has no business getting out of the top 10. Let's just set the record straight, just in case he falls out of the top 10. He has no business being outside of the top 10, okay? He's that good. That being said, we start with his measurables. 6'1", 236. That's today's NFL linebacker. Don't get the game twisted by looking at Tremaine Edmonds and his freakish frame, or looking at Leighton Vander Esch and his ridiculous frame. That's not what the game's doing right now, okay? The game is 6'1", 230 and some change, and running fast as hell. That's what the NFL is at the linebacker position, which is what Roquan Smith is. And so he fits the mold of today's NFL linebacker at 6'1", 236. 4'5", 140, fast, okay? All right. Is he Deion Jones fast? No, but does he look like he's Deion Jones fast? You damn right. Especially when we get to his closing speed, his athleticism off the charts. His movement skills might be better. I think it's probably even more fluid than Tremaine Edmonds. Watching this guy move around is ridiculous. He looks like a safety out there running around at the linebacker position, which is scary because, again, that's what teams are looking to do. Take a safety, move him down the linebacker, nickel linebacker, and have him run around and have that fluidity at the position so that he can run around and make plays. Well, you don't have to do that with Roquan Smith. He's got the movement skills of a safety at the linebacker position. So his athleticism is off the charts, but you look at his closing speed. They ran a trick play in the Auburn game. Auburn tried to run a trick play. They're doing double reverses, and Roquan Smith is just sitting there like, y'all done yet? Okay, you gonna do a double reverse pass? You done with the double reverse shit? Cool, now I'm gonna come get the damn running back or receiver who's trying to throw it, and I'm gonna light his ass up. And that's what he did. It was fun to watch because they're doing all of this razzle dazzle, and then Roquan's like, zoom, and he's got that OS closing speed. That oh shit closing speed where I know that receiver that had the rock was thinking, all right, we did all of that. I'm gonna have a little bit of time to uncoil this thing. And he looked up, he's like, okay, Roquan all the way back there, I got this. All right, let me see what I got down the field. And he looked down and Roquan was coming to light his ass up. And he was like, oh shit, just got rid of the football, hot potato. I mean, that's what you gotta love. When guys can close the distance between them and the ball carrier in an instant, in a flash. Oh shit, where'd you come from? That's what he has. Mississippi State, they're playing against Mississippi State, and you know they've got a mobile quarterback back there, and so he rolls out of the pocket and he's looking to throw the football, and Roquan Smith, it's a blitz as a matter of fact, and it's like a delayed blitz. I think it's more of a green dog. Roquan probably had the running back out of the backfield and man-to-man, and he stays in the block, and Roquan's kind of sitting there and he's like, he got antsy and impatient, like, I'm gonna go. And when he takes off, Fitzgerald is chilling in the pocket. And then he looks up and he's like, oh shit, where? And he couldn't even get rid of the football. Got blazed. And that's Roquan Smith in a nutshell, man. The guy is so fast. It's ridiculous. I swear on game day, this guy's got to be running a sub 4.5. I truly believe that when you watch him on tape, he's flying around the football field. Redirect and awareness. There's one play to me that encapsulates both of those things beautifully, and this is where he separates himself from Tremaine Edmonds, the awareness aspect of the game. Roquan Smith plays under control, all right? So there's a play against Auburn where he's coming on a blitz, all right? Coming off the edge on a blitz, and he's coming from about 7 yards out. One thing about Roquan Smith, you'll realize, he at Georgia, and I don't know if this is what's going to happen. I think this is where he's best at, though. He plays about 7 yards off the line of scrimmage. He plays well off the line of scrimmage, far back. So he sees everything developing. They love to keep him in coverage, so that's part of the reason he plays so far back, so he can see, read, and react. But he was coming from about 7 yards out on this blitz to the outside, and the running back was delayed. He had the running back man-to-man, and the running back stayed in the block. And as he was blitzing, the running back leaked out. Kerryon Johnson leaked out of the backfield. It was going to have an easy catch for about a good 30 because, again, man-to-man, everybody else's back is turned. And it was beautifully executed by Auburn. It was a delayed release to the back out in the flats. And the quarterback, Stidham, was waiting for Kerryon Johnson to get free. And Roquan, as he's blitzing, in mid-blitz, didn't even stop. In one smooth motion, goes from blitzing up the field to checking Kerryon Johnson, who's flaring out of the backfield, covers him up, swallows him up. Stidham is like, oh shit, how did he read that? Now he's got to eat it. Sack, loss of 12. I mean, that's redirect, that's awareness, that's everything you're looking for in one play, and that's Roquan Smith in a nutshell. Slip and shedding. Someone told me, a guy that I like to believe that I can trust him, said that, oh, this guy he's running around blocks. So I went in thinking, this guy's running around blocks. No, he's not running around blocks. Where'd you get that bullshit from? I didn't see that. I didn't see Roquan Smith running around blocks. I saw him taking on guys. I saw him beating guys to the spot. I saw him getting to ball carriers. I didn't see him running around blocks and creating gaping holes. So that person, whomever that was, misinformed. Maybe he watched one game, didn't like what he saw on that one game, but didn't bother to put on more tape. I don't know what the case was, but I'm here to tell you this guy is taking on blockers. So he's not afraid to take on blockers, and he is getting to the spot. He's shedding guys, getting to the rock. If he gets attached to it, if a guard gets their hands on him, can they blow him up, move him out of the way? Absolutely. He's 236 pounds. But just know that this guy is making plays. And so he can slip and shed. Does a really good job of slipping blocks as well and taking on blockers, all the while making plays. Man coverage, I saw him run with guys 15, 20 yards down the field, no problems. If you've got issues covering tight ends over the middle of the football field, here's the guy that's going to solve your problems for you right here in Roquan Smith. There was a play, he was in zone coverage, and this is so gorgeous. And again, this is why you look at him, he's like, this guy's a linebacker in a safety's body. They're playing against Auburn, and they're right around the 30-yard line. And the receiver, there's a receiver that comes out, and he's running a route, and it's an off-schedule play. He probably was running like a seam ball, and then eventually the quarterback rolls out, Stidham rolls out to his left, and as he's rolling out, he sees the receiver flashing going towards the corner of the end zone, and he lets it fly. And out of nowhere, like a thief in the night, here comes Roquan Smith, knocking the football away at the very last moment, 30 yards down the field, knocking it away like a defensive back. I had to rewind it because I'm like, is that Roquan Smith? What is he doing all the way back there? It was Roquan Smith in coverage like a damn D-back. It's ridiculous. Mississippi State, he's in zone, okay? So he's in a zone drop, and this is so beautiful. He reads the eyes of the quarterback, sees the route coming. Okay, it's a shallow crosser on the 3rd and 7. So the quarterback's thinking, if I get this to my guy out in front of him, he may be able to outrun Roquan and pick up this first down. So quarterback puts it out there. Roquan reads it and sees what's happening, starts to immediately break, lights up the receiver on impact of football, incomplete. Gorgeous, just how you draw it up. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Blitzing capabilities, 6.5 sacks in 2017. So he's got 6.5 career sacks, all in 2017. So they started to turn him loose in 2017 paid off dividends. And he's the type of guy, he's looking to blow up your running back and then come after your quarterback. He's not looking to take detours, or he's not looking to pussyfoot around with your running back, play footsie with him. I'm looking to put my helmet in his chest. If he's soft, I'm gonna run him over, step on him like Spike, and then I'm coming after the quarterback. So he's starting to get that aspect of the game down as well. So that's another added benefit with Roquan Smith. And then range, like I said, this guy's range is limitless. The play that stands out for me is against Oklahoma in that epic Rose Bowl. And everyone remembers this play. When they're down by the end zone, they run a reverse, and the receiver seems like he's got a clear path to the end zone. And remember, we're talking about Hollywood, downtown Hollywood Brown, who's got blazing speed, okay? And there's no way Roquan's gonna catch him, meet him at the 3-yard line, and smash him, right? Right? Wrong. That's exactly what Roquan did. All the way from the opposite side of the field, he follows the reverse, meets Hollywood Brown at about the 3. You're thinking he's gonna turn the corner and score a TD, and he gets smashed. Roquan Smith, that range, ridiculous. So there's so much to love here with Roquan Smith. There really is. And I'm nitpicking on this one con that I have, but I'll give it to you anyway. So the one con that I have with Roquan Smith is his tackling ability. He'll miss some tackles, you know, and when he misses, they turn out to be huge plays. Like, we're talking, you know, 30, 40, 50-yard plays when he misses a tackle. Against Auburn, they throw like a little bubble outside, and Roquan, he sees it. He didn't shoot the gun on it, though. I wish he would have reacted a little faster, but he's still in a position to make a shoestring tackle. He misses. That play goes for about a good 45 in that game. Against Oklahoma, I thought he was really suspect early in that ball game. Missed a bunch of tackles, but he started to play his game towards the end of the 3rd, into the 4th, and into the overtime. He started to really play his game, but he missed some tackles early in that ball game. I could think of a couple instances where he missed tackles. Then there was one play where he gets blocked, knocked down, misses the tackle, but gets up and runs the running back down from behind and catches him, which just shows you the relentlessness of Roquan Smith. But I think he can tackle a little bit better. But I'm nitpicking. This guy's fine as a tackler, but he does miss from time to time. But man, Roquan Smith is so impressive. It's not even funny. And these two linebackers, Roquan Smith and Tremaine Edmonds, some teams are going to get some really good football players. And really, these guys have no business, to be honest with you, falling out of the top 7, let alone the top 10. And one of these guys, maybe even both of them, could easily be out of the top 10 because of the quarterback situation in the 2018 NFL draft. I'm just telling you, someone's going to get a damn good football player in Roquan Smith. That's all I have to say on the matter. But that's Roquan Smith and his draft prospects 101 breakdown in a nutshell. If you want to see the score that he received from me and where that ranks among his peers, go on and check out the site louietnetwork.net. I've got plenty more of these coming. Draft is here. Remember, draft wrap-up series on the horizon. So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting on? Go ahead and make that happen. Like this video, share it, and remember, we're changing the game over here, period. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.